Hi, I'm back with some more Kingdom Hearts. I guess I'm gonna do some story missions today, and I'll just have some random YouTube videos playing in the background. Just give me a second.
That the original Contra appears on so many most difficult game of all time lists. In the grand scheme of things, even among NES games, it's really not one of the most difficult games out there, and I'm not even particularly good at them. But yes, Contra games are hard, and Operation C is no different. You're going to start from the beginning a lot of times. At a glance, it's clear that Operation C takes after the NES games more so than the arcade style. Definitely for the best if you ask me. The most obvious difference is that your horizontal movement speed, running if you will, is a bit slower than the NES games, but you'll get used to it. Aside from that, this really feels like a proper Contra experience. Lots of enemies, bullets flying everywhere, uncompromised action gameplay on the Game Boy. It's impressive, really. Operation C introduced a few cool things that the series took with it into the future. Machine gun is the default weapon? Nice! The homing missiles that you probably used more than you should have in Contra 3 appeared first, right here on the Game Boy. And it works way better than I would have guessed. Probably the best weapon in the game. The signature weapon of the series, the famous spread shot, can actually be upgraded by picking up a second S icon. The spread is way wider with more bullets. But for whatever reason, this upgrade mechanic only applies to the spread shot. Still, this most likely served as the inspiration for the two-tiered upgrade mechanic that applies to every weapon in Contra 4. Best game in the series, by the way. These, plus the fire weapon, the good type with a big explosion, not the stupid, slow, spinny fire thing, are the only weapons in the game. A small assortment, but the nice thing is that you really can't go wrong with any of them. Operation C seems to have provided inspiration for Contra 4 in a few other areas, like the little scene at the start of each level, and Contra 4's harbor definitely seems to resemble Operation C's first level, especially with the submarine boss. Up to this point, the game has been pretty easy so far. If there's one mark against the Contra series, it's that most of the games are intent on offering some sort of alternate gameplay style that, while passable, is simply never as awesome as the side-scrolling style. Well, Operation C borrows from Super C and uses its overhead commando style gameplay for levels 2 and 4. I'd have just preferred 2 extra traditional levels instead, but these are fine and work well enough. It's easy to see how you could mistake Operation C as a rehash of the other games in the series. I mean, Level 3 is pretty much just a mashup of the first 2 games' third levels, and the music, while it has its own twists, is, for all intents and purposes, just recycled for the Game Boy. Where things started getting really tough for me was the end of Level 3. This stupid little jump should not be this hard. I never did manage to hang on to any of the good weapons through Level 5, the final level, but once I figured out that you don't have to worry about platforms squishing you on this elevator, things weren't quite so bad anymore. Despite mostly unoriginal themes and heavy recycling, Operation C's level design is all its own, and will challenge Contra fans that are just looking for another run and gun to master. The boss designs are also completely new, and I thought were pretty good. So sure, it's not the most original Contra game, and its few innovations since became standard for the series. But for me, the most fun part of a Contra game is feeling like you're really getting to know the game over the course of multiple attempts. The famous extra lives codes just don't do them justice. You gotta learn to pick yourself back up after getting beat down and give it another go. It starts off so hard, but as you learn the game and finally beat it, you feel like you could totally do it again. And that's what makes a great Contra game. And even though it's a bit shorter, Operation C delivers.
Looking at a developer's body of work on a platform can be super interesting. Before the internet, you'd learn to tell if a game was usually going to be worth your time by the name of the developer on the box. Now, things are a little more complicated these days, but back then, if you saw a Capcom logo on an NES game, you'd know that the game was probably going to have good music. If you saw that blue and white Sega logo, it usually meant that you're going to have that arcade experience at home. Or simply seeing the word Squaresoft meant that you were in for an epic adventure that just might change video games. So I thought it would be fun to take a look at a sampling of developers' games on a specific platform to see how they were doing and where they were with their games at that point in time. In this episode, I'm going to be checking out Namco on the Genesis. During the 8-bit generation, Namco was a big supporter of the NES. After all, it was the home of the legendary Pac-Man, so of course any burgeoning console would want them on their side. Namco was actually the first licensee of Nintendo's system, and that earned them a sort of special treatment. Perks like being able to manufacture their own cartridges, which was a huge money saver. Over time, Nintendo's become steamrolled all competition, and well, they got cocky. When it was time for Namco to re-sign their licensee agreement, the benefits they previously enjoyed went away. This understandably rubbed those in charge of Namco the wrong way, which prompted them to throw a huge amount of support behind Sega's newest 16-bit console. In my constant attempt at finding a game to fill a void that the lack of a decent Space Harrier port or sequel left in me, my search led me to a game called Burning, a third-person rail shooter that was first released in the arcade in 1989, and then was ported to the Genesis in 1990. You control Space Cadet named Hiromi Tengenji, who rides a sweet-looking hover bike as she trains to be a space fighter for the Earth University. This training takes place over the course of 5 days, each with 4 sessions. The first 2 levels take place exclusively on the hover bike, which can only move left and right. But at the start of the 3rd section, your bike is upgraded and becomes a spaceship. It's insane. You are no longer limited to a left and right movement, but now you can fly all around the screen Space Harrier style. After taking down the big boss of the day, you're treated to a nice bonus stage round where you pick up these point bubbles, which will usually result in an extra life or 2. It's a nice way to top off a hard day's work, if you ask me. Scattered along each level are a number of different bubbles you can pick up that will alter your attack type. Stuff like wave beams, laser shots, and a wide shot. The latter being my personal favorite because it covers a huge area of the screen. You also have the requisite smart bomb attack, which clears the screen of enemies. The graphics are decent, and the scaling is fairly smooth. There's a few little animation touches that I really enjoy, like how when you lose a life, Hiromi leaps off her bike as it explodes, does a flip, and lands on another. And while the music is definitely an average of
Alright, well, I got a jet, so till the next video, have a good day.